Just going to start up a YouTube video here shortly. Um, so hello, um, welcome to Snowrunner. For those of you who are joining me via YouTube, been doing a 10-minute stream just now. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, see if we can get some some money, some more money. 48,000, eh? So that was the truck we just bumped into. It's this one. For those of you on YouTube who don't know, I just bumped into one of these into the world. So multiplayer truck was just kind of unfortunate. It's actually not these are a decent truck. It's just it doesn't have the all drive on it, so it's a pain in the bottom. But other than that, it's a very, very decent truck. Same with this one. Very decent truck again. They're best for extremely heavy haulage. I'm trying to locate either this truck or definitely want to explore the Hummer. That would be pretty cool to go and unlock. I want to unlock this one. Yep, that one. The one next to it, this one, looks like a decent truck to go and drive. I need to go to Russia to unlock another vehicle I want in the game. Specifically in Russia, which is this one, which is the APC. It looks like an APC, but it's a tank sort of thing. This looks kind of cool. So that's that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Part of this DLC car. Yep. There's this livery that I've got on the car right now. And this is a part of this vehicle. So we're going to put the livery on the car. Annoyingly again, we'll stop this engine on this car. We'll leave this car here. We'll go to the global map, which I remember is X. We'll teleport to my Azeroth, my actual truck. We'll go and grab the other watchtowers with the truck, because the truck has a bigger fuel tank. Oh, by the way, if you are on my YouTube, this is my mixer name. Feel free to follow me. We're gonna go and teleport it to daytime, and then we'll go and grab these watchtowers that I went to do earlier in the car, which we couldn't do in the car, so hopefully we'll find a garage or something. That'll be interesting. But this is my truck. This is a Russian 8-wheel drive. It's always all-wheel drive. It's always diff locker on. There isn't much I've encountered on this game that this truck cannot happily drive through, which is battling. I suppose it's very good at battling the environment for the vehicle it is. I'm very happy this days off. It only cost me 90,000 in-game dollars, and I cannot complain for what I got. I'm trying to see if this gate is pretty cool, which is awesome. Because there is a proper road out of here, which you can see down here. So we'll go and drive towards the proper road. But I haven't encountered much this truck can't drive through. I've drove through some heavy mud, some heavy deep water, As you see right now, it's struggling in this deep mud, but it's not challenging. It's a little bit annoying, the deep mud, especially in this map, because it's very swampy. This map, if you come off the beat, if you go into the beaten path, which is kind of unfortunate. This is an amazing map. It just kind of wish they kind of made it a bit more truck friendly and not so beaten path. The only complaint I've got about this part of the Michigan map is that it's so, like, unless you're driving specifically where you want to drive, you start going into what I was just driving into, which would have been horrific for this truck. So it struggles a lot where I'm at now in the Island Lake part of the map. It doesn't struggle loads, it's just I have the wrong tyres on the truck and I don't have a powerful enough engine or the right gearbox to drive through most of what this is. I need to level up a little bit more, which is what I'm doing by doing the watchtowers. It will give me a lot of XP by doing this. So hopefully we should be okay. We've got 312 litres left of fuel from 350, which is loads. Let's try not to roll the truck because that would suck. That means I'll have to try and get the car over here with basically next to no fuel, even though we've just refueled the car, but it wouldn't drive this far out. Driving this truck over here was a challenge in itself, which is kind of unfortunate. The interior of this truck is very, very basic, as you can tell. It is a Russian truck. I do not like the way the camera view does that. Russian vehicles seem to be, no discrimination, but they seem to be very basic. You kind of get what you pay for, sort of deal. It does what it says on the tin, and it does its job well. Definitely cannot complain. Again, there isn't much I haven't encountered this truck cannot drive through, apart from the really deep, muddy water, but then that's due to tyre things that I've got on the truck. So I need to unlock more wheel choices. I also need to unlock more engine choices for this truck. Unfortunately, this truck, a lot of this truck's upgrades are locked to be found in Russia. This is an unfortunate deal. The only, not major problem, but it is a problem. Because you start in Michigan and I want to work my way to Russia, not just teleport there, drive around the map and find all of the damn things. So here we go, we got some more upgrades. Which, as we scroll down here in the objects, you'll see they'll appear on the map now. We've got a trailer here by lots of things. This is a, what is this? A fuel carrier. So we've got a fuel trailer here. Got a flatbed trailer here. There's a car here, look, in the mud. Looks like this watchtower is going to be a pain to get to. This one doesn't look too bad. This one I can't tell at all. I'm hoping there is a garage nearby. So what we're going to do, we're going to continue. The camera's not messing up. We'll go this way and we'll drop down these trees here without killing the truck. So should be okay. This hill doesn't look too steep to drive down. We are resting the truck on trees right now, just so we are. Just so you can tell where I'm coming from. I am literally resting the truck on trees. So here's the pathway, roadway. If you rolled the truck, then that would have been interesting. So here we go. So this truck has a maximum of 4 gears. It does not, unless I put a different gearbox and engine in it, won't go much faster than what I'm trying for now. Right now though, I don't want the truck to go faster, or for that matter have a better gearbox in it. The gearbox will do absolute wonders for sure. Yeah, the engine will just consume more fuel. Right now this one's very fuel economic. It's very good at getting to where it needs to go without requiring a fuel station every 20 minutes. So most of the cars that I'm going to drive past, like this one I was just on the map, these are multiplayer missions. Drove into this, getting a bit too fast. Which is very immersive for the multiplayer game, and this power line tower, or telegraph power, radio tower, whatever that is, just to my right, that's probably a multiplayer mission where you can get it fixed and deliver stuff here to fix it and go back up. That being pretty working order, because there is multiplayer missions that you can do that on, so that would be very interesting. And I don't know if that was my beacon messing with it, or that is actually flashing red. Oh no, it was my beacon messing with it. That's very interesting, the fact that it's actually damaged and it's got its beacon, the red flashy light still on. See how we're doing. I think we go left here and then we'll drive up towards the watchtower. The next one, I think we've got to come back down this road and go towards those houses just over there. For now we're going up to this one, and as I can see the roadway does go this way. And there's probably a little side road which I can see just up ahead that goes actually up to the watchtower. Yep. So there we go. Let's see what the sign says. Because these signs are actually really useful. Brilliant sight. So this is also a different way to a part of the game that we might need later. Which is very interesting. Drive past these points in the game. Let's get the scene. There you go. As I was saying, that there's the fallen antenna. We can fix that by looks of things. That'd be an interesting thing to do. Yep, we're going to turn around and go back the way we came. It'll be interesting if I find the truck I'm looking for. That'd be pretty awesome. The truck I'm looking for will not replace the car, but if I do find a truck that I don't want, which is fine, then it will replace the car. Then I'll buy a vehicle that can at least be like a fuel truck or a maintenance vehicle to come out and help this one when this one gets in a dilemma. That truck will more than likely be a off-road Pacific vehicle, or it will be a maintenance truck, or it will be a wagon that can carry a trailer, so I can just put this truck with the strap back and just carry on with what I'm doing. Obviously the second truck that I would like would have adequate maintenance on it, so it can fix this truck. Obviously this truck has a lot of repair points, so we need something that can carry out repair points. So it looks like a delivery thing. Don't know for what though. See the delivery thing. There's a trailer here which we're going to drive past. So go this way and not dump myself in the water. See if there is a road. Kind of. So let's reverse back out and we'll drive down that road, because I am not getting stuck in this mud. As I said earlier, this truck does not do well in this mud right now because of tyres it has on it. So we'll reverse it out of this, and we'll drive down the road that is just over there. Looks like a bit more of a sensible road choice to go down, and the road choice of into the Oblivion, because there is a road where the trailer is, look, which goes into the Oblivion. So we will not drive down there. We'll drive down this one, which actually looks like a sensible road to drive down. There we go. And we're still going to the same point, so this road was more of a road than the one I was going to choose to drive down. So as you can see, like I was saying earlier, without driving into the deep mud, and we're driving on what would be considered standard stuff, which does pretty well. Drives through this kind of conditions really well, doesn't bog out too much. Gets the job done. I'm also trying to find the road to the watchtower. There isn't one, so we're going to use the trees. Drive into the bog. Yes, I know I want to do this, but at the same time is the watchtower is right over there. If I check the map, yeah, there's the road that we should drive down from here. We're going to drive through the trees though, because we can use the trees to get to it. We'll use the trees to get back out, and then we'll carry on down this road. This road looks like it goes into here and then up to here, so that looks like the case. So we're going to use these trees to get to this watchtower. We'll try not to use the engine too much after. As you can see, look what I was saying earlier in the bog, see as the front wheels are facing the complete horrific wrong way. You can tell this truck's not really built for these conditions, as I was saying earlier. Obviously, the wheels want to go to the right, and I need the truck to go straight. So a constant battle until you find good enough ground to drive on. On with the task at hand. Since we have found some good ground to drive on, so that little tiny bit that we're travelling with, should be okay to not crash into that tree or that tree. We can swoop in between each trees though. Track in reverse. And we'll grab the watch point like this. Skip. Found another upgrade location, and another fuel tank. Interesting. I will choose to drive down this road and then back into where I was going. So we'll definitely drive down this road here, where the watchtower is. I don't know why the camera view is being a bit funny right now, but what it is. So there's some hill climbing in. As you can see, it puts up with the task at hand and just does it. What I mean by this truck, it does everything I need it to do apart from the big boggy stuff, because again, it's the tyres that I have on the truck. Engine and gearbox matter. Other than that, it does the rock climbing, mountain climbing, deep-ish mud, horrific stuff really well. As you saw, it very rarely comes to a point where it's like, okay, we can't drive down here. Here's the fuel trailer. We'll stop and we'll refill the truck whilst we're here. I would take it with me, but there's only it's kind of a bit silly. I would weigh down the truck, though it would be helpful carrying the fuel around. This is what we're doing. A lot of fuel. Back on log or something. Oh, it's one of those trees that's getting out of the ground and fudge. Hitbox got triggered on something that shouldn't have been triggered, but okay. Did it anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the YouTube video here and the stream, and I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. Or I'll stop there. No, I won't stop it here. I won't. No, I won't. I'll go to the last watchtower at least. We'll stop it at the watchtower. The next one. So that way you can see the whole map-ish. Oh, this is interesting. So it looks like we've got to drive. This is obviously the teleport wall into the next world. We can 216, 217. So we'll drive this way then, since the numbers are going down, going this way. Oh yeah, so next watchtower, and for sure because the phone's overheating. Give me a sec. Oh, would you stop doing that, Xbox? Sorry, I'm just reading a message I just got. Is he still? Interesting. It's very strange because I can hear myself and the game more than once. Oh, look at that, the watchtower's just there. How inconvenient. How very inconvenient. Right between some rocks, look. We're not going to get the truck for those rocks, so we'll see if we can get through these trees here. And it looks like we can, so we're going to go through the break in the trees. Oh. Put the handbrake on so the truck stops sliding down the hill. I'm going to use the winch to put it up the bit there. I'm just concentrating on where I'm. This is a very interesting watchtower. We'll get the whole cutscene for this one because why not? Oh, interesting. There is no garage in this whole entire map. But there you go, there you have it. This is Island Lake, Michigan map. That's all 4 watchtowers driven to in the Azov 64131. Absolutely amazing truck. Would recommend people to buy the truck. What I'm going to do now, after I come off the video and stream, I'll either collect the upgrades or I will do my next task, which I believe is this one. which is a fallen pole. Okay. Metal planks. Metal planks, metal planks. Okay, so this looks a really good, easy job. So all we gotta do is just go here, some metal planks, and drive about. It's just a fuel carrier. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll drive back through these trees or up this path, since there is a path here. I'll drive up this path, so I'll set a waypoint to this path. Down here, down here, down here. Grab the fuel trailer, because I'm going to need it. Now come back down here, so I'll go back down the road. Come to the station, which it says, nope. Which were the things, it says I need to come here to grab the metal things. So we'll go fallen pole 2, back, fallen pole 1. So we'll go back. Oh, shit. We'll go in, out, like so. Or we can go log station, come back up to fallen pole 3. Let's put waypoint next to it. After we get the fuel trader. But I'm definitely getting the fuel trader because I'm going to need the fuel in this one. So that's all from me. Thank you for joining me on Snowrunner. My current review of this game is an amazing, immersive, really good game to buy. Enjoying the vehicles in the game and enjoying every bit of the game. So that's all from me, and I shall speak to you all later. Bye.